I was at a bar mitzvah recently, and the boy, 13 years old, got up to give his bar mitzvah speech, and one of his thank yous was to Rachel Benzaquen, Mora Benzaquen, and he talked about how she laid the foundation for his development and love for Hebrew. Rachel Benzaquen embodies excellence in education. Her commitment to the school, her commitment to the children to go above and beyond for their success is legendary in the Hebrew Academy.
I was born in a small village next to Afula in Eretz Israel. It's called Kfar Gidon. It was a village of Holocaust survivors. My mom was in Auschwitz and she survived, and my father, and they came up from Romania and they started their life. It was like a very religious village. I grew up there and then I studied in Haifa in Bet Yaakov. I went to the Technion and I studied chemistry. I graduated as a chemistry engineer. And I worked in 2 schools as a lab teacher. But then I met my husband. We went to live in Venezuela. And I had 3 kids, and I started my master in education as Keren Avichai. They took us to Panama. I was a teacher for high school, and my husband was the rabbi of the youth there. And then they offered us 23 years ago to come to Miami. And I'm here for 18 years already. I'm very happy to be here. Everybody is like part of my family. Metsuya, Tavshin Ain Dalet, and my highest priority are the kids. I really love them and see them going on with our tradition, our Masorah. I even have the head of the preschool. Here, Mrs. Sultan was my student in 2nd grade in Venezuela. So, you know, I see just the reward of the teaching. I love to teach the prayers, the davening. I enjoy very much to teach Chumash because I tell the kids that Chumash is not just a story. It is a Maaseh Avot Siman Levanim, to see what and why our forefathers acted like they acted, so we apply to our daily life. I also enjoy a lot to teach Ivrit. Kaf Gimel, Yeladim. Because I was born in Israel and I feel a strong connection to Eretz Israel. The Ivrit is part of our global life. I want to thank the support of my husband for 35 years that we are married. For me, the real honor is when the parents come and they are happy, you know, with what I do, and I see the success of the kids and I see how they grow, and this is really my real honor. Every year it's really like something beginning, something new. And this is what is really interesting and nice in this type of work of education.
Mazel tov, Mommy. We're so proud of you. We know how hard you work and you really deserve this.
We're sorry we can't be there with you to celebrate. We miss you.
Mazel tov from Yerushalayim. We love you, Nana.
Jenny Ohana is an anchor in our middle school. There's no idea that she won't try. She's extremely creative, out of the box. She's a mentor to new teachers. She's your consummate professional. There isn't a child who hasn't been through the school in the last 10 years who hasn't gone through her classroom. And they are much stronger writers and readers because of Jenny Ohana.
I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, and everybody knows because I have Steeler bumper stickers on my car, so they know that it's me. I went to the University of Michigan. Actually, my junior year, I went to Israel for the year. It was the year of the first Gulf War, so I spent the first half of the year in Tel Aviv, and then went back to Jerusalem. And then went to Morocco, worked there for the Joint Distribution Committee. worked in an old age home, worked in a nursery school, just really helping out in the Jewish community. Then I decided that I definitely wanted to be a teacher. And that's when I went to Boston to get my master's at Boston University. Spent 2 years teaching in a Jewish school in Boston. And then my boyfriend, Charlie, was in France. We got married. I had our first daughter, Julia. 12 years ago, we moved down here. That's when I started working at the Hebrew Academy.
That quote is going to support the statement that you make. So let's look, what's the topic sentence for that paragraph?
It was really when I was in college that I just realized how much I loved literature and talking about books and sharing knowledge and ideas.
Exactly. Where are you going to find the quote?
There were a few key professors that I had along the way that just really made me realize how amazing the teaching profession could be. What I love about being a middle school teacher is to really just see how they start to love reading, writing, find their voice and express themselves.
What is animal farm linked to in real life?
Books are a way to open up the world to everybody and open up our minds. As a parent, I just love what my children are getting here. Their Jewish identity, their learning and their academic growth, the best of both worlds, both Jewishly and their secular education.
Jen is my daughter's teacher and she is the best.
I'm just happy to see everyone when I come to school every day. I'm definitely touched about being honored because I know that I work with so many wonderful other professionals.
Love her, she's a terrific teacher.
My colleagues are excited for me to be honored. My administrators are happy for me. It's nice that the Hebrew Academy has recognized what I do in the classroom and outside of the classroom to honor me in this way.